You know how you can walk through the same park 100 times and barely notice what's going on around you? Well, what if I told you that with just a little shift in how you look at things, that exact same park could turn into an incredible treasure hunt? Today, we're going to learn how to do just that by turning birdwatching into a game.
Right? I want you to imagine your local park. But now, it's a huge playing field, just filled with little mysteries and challenges. That's what happens when you make birdwatching a game. It takes something you thought you knew and makes it totally new and exciting again.
All right, so here's our game plan. First, we'll get into why making this a game is so effective. Then, we'll jump into 4 actual games you can start playing today. After that, I'll give you 4 quick tips for success, and finally, we'll talk about what you'll discover that goes way beyond just the game itself.
So, first things first, why would we take something as peaceful as birdwatching and try to make it competitive? Well, it's because it taps into something deep inside all of us, that love for a good challenge, for solving a puzzle, and for the simple thrill of finding something cool.
The whole idea is called gamification. It's basically just adding game-like stuff like points or rules to everyday things. You know, it's like those fitness apps that give you badges for hitting your goals. It makes you want to keep going. We're doing the exact same thing here, turning birdwatching from just watching into an active adventure that makes learning about birds as fun as your favorite video game.
Okay, you ready to actually try this out? Let's dive into 4 super simple but really fun games you can play the very next time you step outside. First up, a game that's all about your ears. It's called the Bird Call Quiz. This is your first step to figuring out which birds are singing all around you, even when you can't see them yet. Okay, the rules couldn't be easier. Step 1, just stop and listen for a clear bird song. Step 2, take a guess. What do you think it is? Step 3, pull out your phone, use a bird call app, and see if you got it right. And the final boss level, actually finding the bird that's making the sound. Seriously, there is nothing like that aha moment when you match the song to the singer.
All right, for our next game, let's put on our detective hats for the Silhouette Quiz. This one is perfect for those moments when all you can see is a mysterious shape sitting on a wire or flying against the sky.
You really got to channel your inner Sherlock for this one. Look for all the little clues in its outline. What's its general shape, its size, the way it's sitting? Does it have a long tail or a short, stubby one? Make your best guess, and then try to use binoculars or get a little closer to see if you were right. You will be absolutely amazed at how much you can figure out from just a shadow.
Ready to level up? The point collecting game adds this really fun layer of strategy and, yeah, a little bit of friendly competition to your walks.
Now, this game is so much more than just collecting points. It's secretly a crash course in how birds behave. You set yourself little missions, like maybe spotting a common sparrow for 1 point, or maybe witnessing a hawk in action for 50 points. When you assign different points, you naturally start learning about where birds live and what they do, because you're trying to rack up that high score.
And for the grand finale, we've got a game that everyone loves, Birdwatching Bingo. It takes the thrill of a treasure hunt and mixes it with the simple joy of, well, bingo.
It's as simple as it sounds. You just make a bingo card with the names of birds you think you might find in your area. Then, you head out and start marking them off. But here's where the magic is. Throw a rare or hard-to-find bird on that card. All of a sudden, every little rustle in the bushes becomes this super exciting moment.
So, now that you've got the games, let's talk about how to make them even better. It's not just about what you play, but how you play. So here are 4 key tips to really elevate your game. All right, think of this as your little cheat sheet for success. Number 1, and this is a big one, don't rush. Be patient. The fun is in the looking, not just the finding. 2, do a little homework. Look up what birds are actually in your area so you know what you're listening for. 3, use your tools. Field guides and smartphone apps are basically your superpowers. And number 4, and this is the most important one, be a good guest. Remember you're in their home. Be quiet and leave everything just as you found it. But here's the real secret. These games, they're not really about the points or the bingos. That's just for fun. They're actually a gateway, a door to connecting with the world around you on a much deeper level. As you play, you're going to find that you just start noticing things more. Your senses get sharper, your ability to focus gets better, and you start to feel this real connection to the place where you live. You're not just learning bird names, you're starting to understand why it's so important to protect them and their homes. And honestly, it's an experience that just leaves you feeling refreshed and inspired. You know, this quote just nails the whole idea, doesn't it?
It's not about having to go to new exotic places. It's about learning to see the same old places with brand new eyes. A tiny shift in how you look at the world can unlock all this wonder that's been right there the whole time.
So here's my challenge to you. The next time you have a spare moment, just step outside and start playing. Your next great adventure is literally waiting for you right outside your door. What are you going to find first?